One really great tool that we can use in our games are guilds. Some DMs like to use guilds in order to hook their players into the story, perhaps with an adventuring guild that the players are a part of, and they use that to send them out, get them together, and doing stuff. Other times we use them for crafting or creation, so that if a player wants to be, a crafter, an artisan of some sort, they can join a guild for that. Other times we use them as the bad guys, the enemies, something we have to infiltrate. Maybe we have it as a goal for the players, something they want to join. Regardless of any of these, guilds can be a really cool way to build on our games. Well, Loresmyth just launched a Kickstarter this week for Remarkable Guilds. So today, we're going to take a look at that Kickstarter. Let's get into it. Hello everybody, I'm Joe and this is the DM Toolbox, your go-to place to get all the tools you need to improve your D&D games. Now before we get started and get into this awesome Kickstarter today, a couple quick reminders. First, make sure that you follow me on Twitter at toolbox_DM and on TikTok at DM Toolbox. I'm doing a lot of new stuff lately, including some giveaways, and you can find out information on those there. Speaking of giveaways, I have the giveaway of Vault of Magic from Kobold Press going on now. The goal was to do this giveaway when we hit 750 subscribers, and, well, we've done it, thanks to all of you. So this Friday at about 6 o'clock Pacific time, I will be giving this book away live on my YouTube channel. Now, if you haven't entered to win this yet, you still have time to do it. I'll put the link in the description to this video where you can go and find out how you can enter and win Vault of Magic. Part of that is going to be that you need to make sure that you're subscribing to the channel. So if you like what I'm doing, if you want a chance to win this book and perhaps future giveaways, make sure you click the subscribe button. And if you like what I'm doing here, make sure you hit the like button on this video. It really does help me out to grow the channel. All right, enough of all that. So let's talk about guilds. Like I said in my intro, guilds are an amazing way to add to your D&D games. So the guys over at Loresmyth have a series of amazing books in their, what we're going to call the Remarkable series. Remarkable Inns, Remarkable Shops, Remarkable Cults, and now Remarkable Guilds. So we're going to take a look at that Kickstarter. We're going to go over to my computer. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And we're going to run down the Kickstarter page and look at all the goodness that is this Kickstarter. But I have a feeling you are really going to like it. I've already backed it, and I'm very, very excited about this Kickstarter. So let's go take a look at that now. Okay, here we are. This is the Kickstarter page for Remarkable Guilds by Loresmyth. Now, this is the first day of the Kickstarter while I'm recording this. So they are, just hours into this Kickstarter. They've already raised $57,453. So well above their goal of $16,400. So doing really well. 1,218 backers, well on their way. So Loresmyth, this is not their first time doing something like this, right? This is the fourth book in the Remarkable series, and they have all been very successful. The Inns book, the Shops book, and the Cult book, all that came before it, have done really, really well. And, the Inns book really put Loresmyth on the map. So let's take a look at the Remarkable Guilds Kickstarter to see what it's all about. So as we go down here, we can see, some previews here, some of the stuff we might be able to get. The book itself, it looks like there's a little bag here with some coins or something, a goblet, I see some dice. So let's go through. So Remarkable Guilds and Their Heroes is a brand new GM sourcebook for role-playing benevolent fantasy guilds. Fourth in the successful series exploring 10 richly detailed guilds, items, services, quest hooks, maps, and new role-playing concepts. It sounds like they're going to be bringing us 10 guilds in here in detail. But I also, from talking or listening to them talk about it on the Nord live stream on Tuesday, it sounds like there's going to be rules around how to create your own guilds, both as a GM or as a player. If the players want to create a guild, there's going to be aspects of this book that should help them with that. Now you'll also notice that this says compatible with any fantasy themed role-playing game. So this is system agnostic, which is fantastic, right? That means that, whatever you're playing now, you can use this book, and whatever you're going to be playing 10 years from now, this book will still be relevant. This is one of those types of books like, Spectacular Settlements that I've covered in the past. That is, something that should last you forever, because the content of the book and the concepts in the book, doesn't matter what system it is, it's always going to be relevant in your fantasy games. So a lot of value right there in that book. All right, so let's see here. So our Remarkable GM Guide inspires role-playing game masters with ready-made content. Cut down your prep time or use the tools to create your own custom guilds. So we just talked about that, right? You can create guilds, but they also have these pre-made ones. So again, fourth in the line on all that. So we have 10, the specifics of what's in the book, 10 detailed guilds with NPCs, services, and quests. New rules for players to operate their own guild. New gameplay concepts bring guilds to life. Game master tools to create custom guilds. 10 color guild headquarter maps. Oh, I like that. I like the idea of having ready-made color maps that, hey, here's the guild that you're in. You walk into this guild hall, you're joining this guild, you're creating a guild, here's the building. Maps ready to go. Very, very nice touch there. Random tables to create guild member NPCs. Another really good touch, right? You're going to walk into this guild, whatever it might be. You're going to need some NPCs to populate it. So that's going to be a nice touch. Special content on creating fabled guild items. Like this. Now, I want to know a little bit more about what is a fabled guild item. Is it some kind of magic item that the guild founders collected in some dungeon or what? I don't know. But I like the idea that, you should go to this guild. They've got this item that can do this thing. It's kind of almost like it could be a plot hook. Maybe it gets stolen, and that's, you're working for this guild and you need to go recover it. Who knows? So tons of quest hooks, rumors and mysteries. There we go. So plenty of plot hooks, plenty of reasons to be at the guild, plenty of places to go for the guild, all sorts of things to do, and much, much more. So it really sounds like it's going to be a fun book. I like the sounds of things. We got some great screenshots here of the inside of the book, of the maps, all sorts of stuff. Looks like some NPCs. Now look at this. This is an interesting picture. I wonder if we'll get more on this as we scroll down. So Draconic Smiths, we see wealth, resources, defense, influence, services, and then I think it says disfavored or favored. So it looks like they got some kind of system here to kind of rank what either guild members or guilds are good at. Interesting. I'm curious what this is about. So 10 remarkable guilds. Now, it looks like we have a bunch of question marks here. So it says that they're going to show us more as things progress. But it looks like there's 3 that they're already kind of previewing for us, right? The Company of Tales, Antiquity Trust, and Shields of Asanya, I think that's how you say that. So a couple of guilds right there with more to come. So very, very interesting. I like that there's going to be some guilds that I can just plug and play into my game. But even more, I'm really looking forward to being able to kind of create my own guilds or customize the ones they give me to really fit my game. So we have some goals here. So main funding goals, 10 guild leader color artwork. So we should get some art around our guild leaders. We were going to have our headquarter maps that we talked about. Guild signs and symbols, another cool thing. And then guild mounts and vehicles is the next kind of goal. So I don't know if we're going to call these stretch goals or if we're calling these just, I guess they are sort of stretch goals. As we fund, these are the things that will unlock. So yeah, so you got main funding goal, right? And now we're starting to unlock different things. So yeah, I have no doubt that everything on this list is going to get unlocked before this campaign is over. All right, let's talk pledge levels. Now you can see on the side here what I pledged at, but let's take a look here. So the pledge level prices don't include shipping. That's pretty standard on Kickstarter. So there's going to be a shipping section at the bottom we'll look at where it'll tell us about shipping and things like that. Now, you'll notice this is in euros, but we do get US translations, right? If you look over here on mine, it says 130 euros. That's about $143. So we should, it should translate pretty well. But the good news is for all those of you in Europe that generally feel the aches and pains of how hard it is to get products during a lot of these Kickstarters. These are going to be available in Europe, so that's really good news. So basically €1, but around the dollar pledge or whatever. You'll get updates and stuff like that. You'll have access to the pledge manager. So if you're new to Kickstarter, if you haven't done Kickstarters, this is the pledge you do if you want to be a part of it, but you don't have the money yet and you want to be able to add on later. So just by doing the $1, you have access to the comments section and things like that. But when the pledge manager goes out, the backer kit, stuff like that, you can then say, all right, I have the money now. I want to add on to what I backed, and you can still get the good prices and stuff like that we're getting during that phase. You just, basically are holding your spot in the Kickstarter so you don't miss out. All right, so at the €15 mark, we've got the PDF book. Let me see if I can pull up here what that looks like. All right, so the €1 pledge is about $2. The €15 pledge is about $17. So $17 US, €15. We will get the PDF for Remarkable Guilds. At $35, we get the hardcover book. Physical book, will come to your hand. Now, the most popular level is probably going to, hold on, let's skip that real quick. So at $40, you can get a bundle of all 4 of the Remarkable books in PDF. So that's Remarkable Guilds, Remarkable Cults, Remarkable Shops, and Remarkable Inns. I personally already have PDFs of Inns and Shops. I can tell you they're great books. I don't have physical versions yet, but that's why I backed at the level I did. If you're, somebody who just cares about digital, you don't need physical books, and you want all these books, this is a great level for you. Now, I think the most popular level will generally be this one where you can get the hardcover and the PDF together. So that's €45. So the $40, by the way, $40 or €40 is $44. The €45 is about $50 to get both books. Then we come down to the hardcover deluxe. So that is going to be about $72 US, €65. So here we're going to get the hardcover book, the PDF, a bookmark, which is kind of cool. So normally, I like when they do the built-in ribbons on books. I haven't seen anybody do these bookmarks. So this is kind of a cool concept, I guess. I worry that I'll lose it, or if I leave it laying around, my dog's going to eat it. But it's kind of cool that, you get this nice printed bookmark. So I haven't seen this on a Kickstarter before. I kind of looking forward to getting it. I like bookmarks. I don't know why, but I guess I like books, so makes sense, right? We're also going to get the Guild Cup, which is this cool goblet. It looks like it's got maybe a stainless inside and this cool design outside. Not sure what that's made of, but it looks pretty cool. And then the Loresmyth dice bag and dice. So that's kind of a neat little bundle there. Next up is the Heroic Deeds bundle. So this is €80, about $88. So here we get everything we got, we don't get everything we got before. We get the book and the bookmark, right? We get both the physical book, the PDF book, and the bookmark. But now we get some of the other stuff that Loresmyth puts out. So this is their Heroic Challenges stuff. We've got the Heroic Challenges starter box, the expansion for Vice and Virtue, Power and Prowess, and then a print and play PDF set. Now, I have not got my hands on these. I haven't played with them. I can't really tell you much about them. I am told they're cool, but I can't give you a first-hand account on those. But maybe I'll see if I can get them and give you guys a review of those, because they do look cool. All right. Now we're coming up to the level I backed at. So this is the Remarkable Quartet. So this is €130, which is about $143. This is going to get me all 4 hardcover books. That's why I wanted this, because I don't have any of these books physically. I only have 2 of them in PDF. So I'm going to have all 4 physical books. I love physical books. I love the feel of them. I love just flipping through them. I even like that book smell. Yes, I know I'm just smelling glue, but I love it. So this is the one I'm gonna get. Also comes with all 4 PDFs. Yeah, I know I already have 2 of them. So what? And then the 4 bookmarks, which I think are kind of cool. Finally, there is the top tier bundle, which is 225 euros. I was tempted to get this one. My wife's gonna divorce me if I keep spending money. So this is 247 US, but we get 4 hardcovers, 4 PDFs. We get the market gold set. So those are those coins we saw up top. Super cool looking. I've been getting into like coins. I did that review of the Goliath coins. These look a little smaller, almost like kind of spending money. I don't know how many come in that. I'll see if we see that down below. But that's kind of cool. We get the cup, we get all the heroic challenge stuff, and then we get the bookmark. So pretty much everything they offer is in this. Now except for the dice. I don't see the dice in this. What I might end up doing is I might add the dice on during backer kit because I like dice. Depending on how much those coins end up being, maybe I'll add them just to check them out. But I guess we'll see. So pledge items and add-on list. So let's see here. So obviously, in addition to our discounted pledge bundles, which by the way, I'm gonna note this real quick because I looked at doing this bundle today. I did that $130 or $140 something bundle. This one right here, and I was like, I know I can get ins and shops on Amazon. And Colts is on back order right now, so I couldn't get it if I wanted to. But even with the cheap prices on Amazon for these 2 books, this price here for all of this is cheaper. So buying this set is cheaper than buying just Remarkable Guilds and getting these individually later on. So keep that in mind if you're like, oh, well, should I or shouldn't I? If you want them all, this is definitely a very, very good price. So let's see here. So in addition to that, you can obviously add stuff on in backer kit and things like that. So you can add books and things like that on later, the cup, the bookmarks, so if you want to plug and play and, maybe you only want 2 of the books, you could totally do that. It's all possible, right? It looks like we can add the coins here. I can add the dice here. Let's see if I click on this link, what it brings me to here. I'll open this in a new tab just to see. It's $15. So this is something that looks like they already have available in their store. So I could just straight up buy this now if I wanted to. But it is, I have a feeling they may do better pricing during backer kit for backers. So I'm going to hold off and see what they do. Let's see about the coins too. I'm curious now about the coins. The coins. So it looks like it is a set of 50 coins. Wow. $45. Let's see here. Our RPG treasure set brings treasure-worthy greatness, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Here you'll find the nomination of coins, a blue velvet bag with campaign logo. The set contains the following. Coins are... The 1 coins and 10 coins are round. The coins are metal, made with an alloy with antique gold painting. So metal coins. So a set of 50 gold coins for $45 is not a horrible price. I've priced this stuff, and I did a bunch of 3D printed coins, but that's not a bad price at all. I'm wondering if it'll be. They look cool too. Check that out. They look really cool. But I'm wondering if it'll be a better price in backer kit. I don't know. I do know that on the Nord stream that they were on Nord's live stream Tuesday morning. You could probably watch that VOD on Nord's YouTube. But if it's out by the time I post this video, I'll try to put a link to that as well. But they did mention something about possibly offering discounts and some of this stuff to their backers. So I guess we'll see. All right, and then finally we have our shipping chart here, right? So US, I'm going to be paying about $20 in shipping. And you can see your prices for EU, UK, the Aussies, all that stuff. So take a look there. You can see about what shipping will cost you. But the good news is you can get it, which is not always the case with a lot of Kickstarters these days. And I will say this, the pandemic, now the war, There's a lot of factors that have really affected these third-party publishers, these Kickstarters, these manufacturers that make these products the last couple of years. And I think it's very important to mention how patient we really need to try to be. These are, they're talking about delivering this in March of 2023, so a year from now. That's, pretty reasonable for a small publisher to do in these current times. I think they're setting I think they would have hoped to get it done sooner, but they wanted to set a realistic expectation, because right now I've heard stories of publishers, going and saying, to a manufacturer, and then them, the manufacturer canceling on them because they said, we can't get the paper, or we can, but it's gonna be more expensive and we're gonna lose money on this if we do it at the original price we quoted you. So, they're dealing with a lot right now. So just keep that in mind. Support your third-party publishers. That's why I do this channel, is to make sure that we're supporting these amazing third-party publishers. But, they are not giant corporations. They are not multi-million-dollar corporations. They're not Wizards of the Coast. We need to be patient with them and help them out as best we can. So keep that in mind anytime you back any Kickstarter out there, that these guys work really, really hard to bring us this amazing content, and we really have to just kind of bear with them. So yeah, I think that's probably about it. They're talking about shipping and stuff like that. Now, pledge bundles ship in one parcel. I had actually asked a question about this today on Nord Stream, because I hadn't read this yet, but I'm back in the quartet. All of my physical products are going to ship at once. My digital products I'll get much sooner. So when digital products are ready, they're going to put them out. I think they're even going to give us the Remarkable Guilds PDF before it goes to printing, to kind of give a few weeks for us to say, hey, I found an error or something like that, in case we find anything that they might have missed, they can correct it before printing, and then they'll obviously release an updated PDF for us. So that happens, with this stuff where there's errors sometimes. So, looks really cool though. A little information about Loresmyth. This is Chris, the founder. He's got a little video here. Check it out. But yeah, I think that it's going to be a fantastic Kickstarter. I'm really looking forward to it. I was very, very happy to back this one, first thing this morning when it went live. So they are kicking butt. It looks like it went up a little bit more since we even started this video. So come and check it out. The link will be in the description to both the Kickstarter page and to Loresmyth's page, where you can find more of their products. I believe they do a lot of their fulfillment through Nord, but I'll link to both pages, and you guys can check them out. Really, really great stuff. So, and hopefully in the future I can get some more of their stuff and bring you guys some more reviews on it, because I really do like the stuff they put out. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed a look at this Kickstarter from Loresmyth. I really think Remarkable Guilds is going to be another top-notch product from these guys, and I am really, really excited to have this physical book in my hand. Don't forget to go down to the description below for links to the Kickstarter and to Loresmyth's page, so you can find out more information and follow this Kickstarter closely. That's it for now, and until next time, roll those dice.